What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell that nigga pipe down.
So guys, I want to get into this, man. It is going to be a great show today. So let's go. All right, so I have to break this down. What happens when children understand that their mother is actually a 304, okay? What happens when children realize that their mother is a Tatiana? So let's get right into it. This text message thread shows that this young boy is texting his mom at 2:32 p.m. He says, "Mom." She says, "Yes." He says, "You was 17 when you had me, right?" She says, "Yeah." "Why?" He says, "I'm in health and we learning about unprotected intercourse, okay? Why were you having unprotected intercourse at 17? Why were you even having intercourse at 17 and still in school?" "Mom, so you had unprotected intercourse with 3 different people." So this young boy understands that this woman has 3 children by 3 different baby daddies, okay? This is extremely embarrassing for a child when he gains the understanding of intercourse, okay? He says, "You had intercourse with 3 different people. My dad, Caleb's dad, and the girl's dad. Wow, that's a lot." And her response was, "Dang, boy. Any other questions? You all in my business." She thinks it's funny. She thinks it's cute. But this young man understands that this is not what he wants in a woman. He instinctually understands that, okay? Just like when Amber Rose's son Bash figured out that she had an OF. It's the same exact thing. See, these young men are smart and they're only getting smarter. They have access to phones, iPads. They're seeing the activities that these modern women are doing online and they don't approve. And then they relate that to their own lifestyle and they start to understand that a lot of the women in their own life are 304s as well. See, that's why yo mama this, yo mama black, you hate yourself, you hate your mama, you hate your grandma and all this kind of stuff. That's why that type of shaming language doesn't work on black men, because we, not all guys, but especially the young men who are born into single mother households, they realize that, hey, my mom is a little fast. She got men coming in and outside of the house and it's affecting their mental health. But the women, they don't care at all. They think it's cute. They think it's funny, and they don't care about affecting the mental health of their sons. That's why you have these women going to OF and intercourse work, and they're selfish. They're narcissistic. And they don't really care if this affects the mental health of the child. So here's some memes that people put together. It said, "Buddy started doing the math." It says, "Baby was in class, like thinking like this. Close the book." And then they had this other one. Then they have
It's too much.
Issa Rae. So she says, "This is too much." It says, "Real bold for someone who likely needs a ride home." I mean, he's a child, so I don't even see how that's an insult. It said, "Wow, that's a lot." Big facts. Somebody said, "I would have hit the block button so quick," so she would have blocked her own son. "The way I would not have known how to explain myself." The women can't explain themselves to their children. How he looked at his mom when he got home. Facts. And this is where the respect starts to be lost with these young men and their mothers. And it's unfortunate, but the reality is these young men know the difference between right and wrong, and these women are moving wrong. All right, guys, so now we are going to address some double standards that happen in modern dating. So let's listen up to this woman justify why she enjoys her double standards.
About a 40-year-old guy dating a 19-year-old chick.
I think it's wrong. No, that is completely not okay. She's a full-grown adult, but I don't think it's okay. No, I don't.
But it's okay for a woman to sell herself on OnlyFans at 18 and get railed on camera for money, but not enter a consensual relationship.
I would like to chime in and just let y'all know I made more money from my sugar daddy than I did from my full-time job that I have a college degree for.
Wow, so you heard what that woman said. She says sugar daddy's up, sugar baby's up. She made more money with her sugar daddy than she did with her degree. This is why women are going to intercourse. This is most modern women nowadays, and I'm talking about Gen Z women, okay? 1995 and above. All of these modern women are going straight into intercourse work. I already told you guys, modern women have the digital footprint of an adult film actress. And I am not capping, and y'all all know that I'm keeping it a bean when I say that.
No, same. No, me as well.
So she's like, me as well. I have a sugar daddy as well. I tried to tell you.
Yeah, absolutely. So I did the same thing.
All right, guys. So for the final video, we are going to be talking about post-wall women, 40-year-old women. She shares 5 things she's too old for as a woman in her 40s. This kind of reminds me of the I Require video. So let's get into it.
Okay, so these are things that I'm too old for as a woman in my 40s. Let's go. I am too old to have friends who I'm not 100% sure of. I used to keep friends around me because I knew them for a long time. We had history together. But a lot of times these friends, when I would tell them my good news, their mood would immediately change. They would get like angry at me. I realized after a while they were not my real friends. I am way too old to keep people around me who I do not 100% trust. I am way too old to be at a club. At 10 p.m., I am in bed. I've already applied my nightly skincare. I've taken my nightly supplements. I got my lavender diffuser on. I am not going to a club. Day brunches, dinners only. I am not throwing hands with you. I am way too old for that. I did that in my teens. But what I will do is I will sue you. I will take you to court and we will litigate. I will sue you, but I will not throw hands with you. I am too old to not love my own company. I take myself out to dinner. I take myself out to the spa. I love doing things by myself. And once I started really, truly loving doing things alone and being truly at peace with doing things by myself, I found that I never welcomed or allowed any toxic relationships in my life. And last, I am too old to fight for a man. I'm in a relationship now, but if I find out my man has somebody else, you can have him. I am not fighting for him. Adios.
So there you have it. Post-wall woman. She says she's in a relationship, and I'm going to keep it a buck. She is gorgeous for her age, okay? You could tell she was getting a lot of attention. She's got big old boobs right there, in shape, cute face, light skin, curly hair prototype, okay, as you guys can see. And this is the type of woman who gets a lot of attention in her youth and pretty much overdoses on that attention. And she has too many options, and that's why she's not married now, because she just had too many options, and most of them were intercoursal. That's why she is not married, as you guys can see. And she's talking about what she won't do and this, that, and the third. She has a man now, but if she finds out he has another woman, it's over, whatnot. At the end of the day, baby, like if you really want to keep a relationship at your age, yes, if she is with this guy and he's gonna stay down and stay faithful to her, then good for her. But what I will say though is she is going to start having to concede if she wants to be in a long-term relationship with a man of value. Now, I don't know what type of guy she's with right now, but if that guy is not of value, then it just goes to show that she wasted her youth, okay? She wasted her youth on the Chads and Tyrones. She's 40 years old. She's not married. She has a boyfriend. Could it be a boy toy? Maybe, maybe not. But at the end of the day, guys, I mean, this just goes to show that it's really not the men, okay? Obviously, this is a beautiful woman, and she could, especially in her youth, have had anybody that she wanted. But it is a huge red flag that she's 40 years old, looking like that, and and still not married, okay? And I know she's in a relationship, whatnot. I'd have to look a little deeper into the details of that relationship. But from my perspective, I would say that she's probably not dating a high value man. I'm just gonna go off on the limb and say that. So what do you guys think? Do you think that there's an issue? Do you think it's a red flag that this woman is single in her 40s looking like that? Let me know in the comment section below. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship questions to the email down below with a screenshot of your Cash App so I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your mark freaking D with the BS. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.